Hey, lower school. It is good to be back with you. It's been a few weeks since I've gotten to talk with you. You are with me in the strangest place that I have ever made a video before. We are in my closet. You can tell by these wonderful clothes. We're going to take a vote here and see what shirt I should wear tomorrow. Starting to get a little cooler, so maybe that's kind of a warm one. We'll see. If any of you have a favorite you want me to wear, just let me know. No, I'm kidding. But it is good to be back with you. You're probably asking yourself, and the teachers are definitely asking, why in the world is he in his closet? Is he hiding from his children? Yes, I am. No, I'm not hiding from my kids, but this is just the darkest spot I can create in my house. And that may seem kind of silly. It may not make much sense, but it makes sense that I'm doing something that doesn't make much sense because today I want to talk about an animal that doesn't do a lot of logical things, and that is a sheep. Okay? Sheep are not known for being particularly smart animals. In fact, I'm going to pause here and I'm going to show you a video proving my point that sheep are not very smart. So, right now, watch the screen. You're going to see a sheep doing something that I would expect a sheep to do. All right, let's look at it. All right, I think I proved my point right there. Sheep are not the brightest creatures. They're actually known for not being very intelligent. So I've got some bad news for you, though. I'm going to read you a Bible passage that describes you and me as sheep. So it's not going to be particularly flattering. But let's look at it anyway. This is one you may know. It's from Psalm 23. Let me read Psalm 23 to you. It says, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not be in want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He guides me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. For even though I walk in the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For you are with me, your rod and your staff, they comfort me." In that passage I just read you, it describes you as a sheep and God as your shepherd. Now, it said some really awesome and positive things, and it should really encourage us this idea that God is our shepherd. One thing it said that was really positive is that he leads us to lie down in green pastures, which means he wants to take care of us. And we know that God takes care of us. And he leads us to still waters, and that following him will lead us away from trouble and into places where we can find peace. But did you catch the thing that it also said? It said he's also going to lead us into valleys and valleys of the shadow of death and into places that are dark. So this is why we're in my closet today. Okay? So hold on. Here's what I'm going to do. Stay with me. You look at the wonderful shirts, and then I'm going to prove my point to you. You ready? All right, hold on one second. There goes some of the light. All right. You can kind of see my shirt reflecting off the screen a little bit, but it's pretty dark right now. How many of you don't like being in the dark? I bet a lot of you. But I know a lot of you don't like being in the dark when you're alone. In that passage, what we just heard is that when our life gets dark, when life gets scary, when life gets hard, when we walk through really scary, tough times, you are never alone. And so as I hit some light back on here, you can see my face again. One thing you can know for sure is that if you're like most people and you don't like it when you're alone and in the dark, you're really not alone when you're in the dark. You know who's always with you? God is always with you. And how he describes himself is as a shepherd. In fact, Jesus went on to say in John 10, he called himself the good shepherd, who would go as far as to lay his life down or die for his sheep. God loved you and wanted a relationship with you so much that he was willing to die for you. And so as we talk about this idea, and I'm really introducing an idea we're going to talk a lot about over the next month, of how do we have peace? How do we have comfort and know that we're going to be okay in this life? We have peace in this life because we know we have a God that no matter how dark life gets, so if you have a good day or a bad day, if things aren't great at home, if school's really been tough right now, or if family's not going well, God is always with you. And no matter how dark things may seem, God is always by your side. And he never leaves you, and he'll never forsake you. That's the last promise Jesus made before he left earth. So walk away today knowing that no matter what's going on in life, God will never leave you nor forsake you. Lord School, y'all have a great day.